Hi, today is February 14th, 2024, and here are my poems for the day. The first one is poem number 245 for the year, Dazzling. The view from my window yesterday morning was dazzling and devastating, like when you haven't had sex for a while and then you have it and you're blown away to heaven and hell and you're like, oh yeah, that's what it's like. In the year and a half that I have lived here, I have never had a view like yesterday's out of my window. In that sense, I was as virgin as the snow. Poem number 246, The Anger. The anger was self-aware and was angry at itself for being angry. The anger was huge and burning and seemingly endless. The anger was stupid and clumsy and violent and therefore very dangerous. So the anger directed even more of itself at itself. The anger directed as much of itself as it could so as to protect others from it. And the anger burned a hole in itself, and the anger ate away at itself, and the anger dissipated a bit, and the anger took itself out to dinner and a movie, and spent a lovely Valentine's Day with itself. Poem number 247, Lost and Found. They wanted to be lost in him, and they wanted to be found. They thought that that was too much to expect and not enough. But they stayed with him until they were lost and found and seen and heard, accepted and challenged, forgiven and held accountable, and together and alone. And they walked that thin line between love and hate with him. And together they held hands and walked into the garden and into the abyss. Poem number 248, The Awards. The award swept this year's awards. The award was awarded Best Award, Best Supporting Award, Best Direction, Best Art Design and Editing, Best Sound, and Best Song. And by the time the award had won its 8th award for Best Adaptation of a Pre-Existing Award, the award had run out of ideas as to whom to thank. So the award sang a song that was then immediately nominated for Best Song for next year's awards. It was an unprecedented but not entirely unexpected result. The award had been outstanding for quite some time, and the general consensus was that this would be the award's year. The rumor that the award had recently slept with the producer of the awards was almost completely discredited. And the last poem of the day, poem number 249, I didn't title it. I'll have to title it afterwards. Her heart leaped and leapt. Her heart skipped a beat as she danced a dance on transcendent feet. She was ecstatic to be on her own, to finally feel free and alive and alone. Alone but not lonely, alone but not lost. Alone with abundance, despite what it cost. And despite her aloneness, she heard herself say she was madly in love on this Valentine's Day. I think I'll call that one Alone. All right. Thank you. I appreciate you. Happy Valentine's Day.